Handwriting is a complex task. When children are struggling to hold the pencil, form letters, sit up straight, and visually attend to the task at hand, parts of handwriting can easily become more difficult. Size awareness in handwriting is one of these areas. When a child is asked to write quickly, copy from the board, write creatively, or visually scan in a book, letter size quickly declines. Spacing issues often affect handwriting legibility and is therefore a vital area to address. Difficulties in this area often present in one or more of the following ways: floating letters, letters sinking down below the lines, letters written in all the same sizes, poor spacing between letters and words, spaces can either be absent or excessive, omission of words or letters, particularly when reaching the edge of the page, drifting away from the left margin when writing, and letter number reversals beyond the age of 6 or 7 years. Functionally, these children may have difficulty keeping up with their peers during written assignments, and test scores are likely to be negatively affected. Handwriting difficulties are often affected by multiple factors, including attention to task, gross motor factors including posture, core strength, and midline crossing, fine motor coordination including hand dominance, pencil grasp, and hand strength, visual perceptual skills and visual motor integration, sensory processing problems, and learning difficulties. While some simple strategies and activities to assist in improving spacing have been included, it's important that the underlying components be carefully considered. Start by developing spatial awareness. Appropriate spatial awareness is essential for the development of writing. Spatial awareness starts by being aware of oneself in space and the positioning of items in relation to oneself. While there are many ways to do this, some of which have been covered in one of our previous videos, some quick ideas include obstacle courses, Simon Says, practicing directions following arrows. This could be done by pointing, saying the direction, or creating actions for each direction. Teaching children the concepts of top, middle, and bottom with movement games, or paper obstacle courses. Then address spacing on a paper level. In order to do so, one must consider spacing of letters and words on and between lines, spacing between letters and words, and spacing along margins and within the space provided. Some fun ways to develop these skills have been included. Positioning words and letters on lines. For children learning to form letters and working on letter size, try creating names and even visual cues for the lines, such as a cat or the ground. You could use dirt for letters containing tails, grass for the midline, and sky for the tall letters. Use the terms consistently when working on the formation of letters. Highlight with a marker to indicate where the line should sit. The thickness can be adjusted as the skill develops. If the bright marker is distracting, try underlining the writing lines with a black marker. Use a tactile border. This works for coloring and handwriting tasks by providing a movable physical border. It also reduces visual distractions and can be used for individual letters or for words. Try raised line paper or make your own using glue, or less obtrusively by creating indents along lines with a sharp pencil or toothpick. These strategies provide a nice tactile reminder of where to stop writing or coloring. Try spacing words and letters using graph paper. Designated spaces can also be provided to assist children with correctly copying letters into spaces initially. Draw boxes for words on worksheets for them to write within. Worksheets with big blank spaces are difficult for kids who struggle with sizing and spatial awareness. Spacing between words and letters. Teach finger spacing. Use physical spacing tools such as the Button Buddy spacer. Use a highlighter to draw dots between each word to provide a visual cue for spacing between words. Stickers are another fun alternative. Use spacing puzzles. Or read their writing out loud to them afterwards. If they've forgotten to leave spaces between words, read it just as it's written so it sounds jumbled and doesn't make any sense. It's a light-hearted way to bring the child's attention to the fact that his writing won't make sense without any spaces. Adhering to margins and the edge of the page. Use green and red on the margins and edge of page to indicate where to start and where to stop. Use stickers placed along the right margin of the page to cue the student that they're nearing the edge of the page when writing. You can also draw a bright line along the edge of the paper for a visual cue that the child is nearing the edge of the page. While the above activities are intended to assist children in accurately spacing work and orientating letters, as discussed above, attention should also be given to the underlying factors influencing performance in this area. Should concerns be present, an occupational therapist should be consulted.